Welcome to another Sunday WOAY ABC4 Community Forum, where we talk to community leaders and local success stories about important information that affects all of us here in Southern West Virginia. I'm your host, Brandy Lawrence, and today we're joined by another distinguished guest. Melanie Seiler, who is the Executive Director of Active Southern West Virginia, joins us today. Thanks so much for coming back to the forum.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Active Southern West Virginia does a lot of great things, and you all are super active, no pun intended, or pun intended, in the community. So for the people out there that are not familiar with your organization, what do you all do?
We're a nonprofit and we provide physical activity programs and events. So we want to create great events and programs where people can get out and be more active so they can improve their health and their quality of life.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you all have a jam-packed actually every month. You all have so many different programs going on and some wonderful community captains that help make it happen.
Exactly. The community captain is the individual volunteers. So we love to get new volunteers set up and leading an activity that they're interested in. So if they want to do pickleball or water aerobics, or yoga or any activity that they want to do, we help to foster that, get them set up, and then build a routine for that. So there's a regular schedule. Everybody can find it on our mobile app, can sign up and join and come to any of these free programs.
Awesome. And your membership is free as well.
Yes, free membership. We just started a new mobile app last year, so it makes it so much easier to build your profile, see what activities are going on, sign up for those. And then if there's any changes, we're able to push out an email and give an update to say if there happens to be a cancellation or a change in the weather and we need to make changes. So it's really streamlined everything, and it makes it super easy to find an activity that's close to you and what kind of activity you're interested in.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you all have a wealth of activities going on, whether you want to run, you like Tai Chi, yoga. I saw roller skating for a minute, so that's really awesome. And if anybody out there has any cool active things that you like to do, I'm pretty sure Active Southern West Virginia would love to have you as a community captain too, and I'm sure the community would love that too, to try something new.
Exactly, exactly. So we're always onboarding new volunteers and looking forward to keeping volunteers for many years, and that's what we're seeing happen as people really stick with us, and it's a whole network of healthy friendships. A great social component happens with these events too.
Definitely, definitely. And I know you all have the ongoing programs, but you also have a workplace wellness program that encourages workplaces to get healthy.
Yes, and what that looks like, so we have businesses that are members with us, then there's a person at that business who's going to do the workplace wellness training, and we deliver that in an easy hybrid model where you learn some modules online and then you have some virtual training sessions and just go through a basic format of how to set up a wellness initiative at a workplace. How are you going to get the buy-in? How are you going to assess what's already taking place? Where are there opportunities to create just small, healthy interventions within that workplace and that office? And then we issue out grants. So those businesses that complete the training and they develop a wellness committee at their work site, then they can apply for a $1,500 grants, and that helps to launch the costs of whatever their initiatives may be. If it's healthier foods and recipes coming in, if they want to add physical activity equipment, relaxation rooms, meditation, it does lend itself to stress management as well. So workplace wellness is a great avenue for that business setting. And here in September, we'll do our annual Workplace Wellness Conference. So here in Fayette County at New River Health Convention Center on September 19th, we have a full day to meet the businesses that had been implementing this for a couple years. We're going to hear those success stories. We're going to hear about their challenges, how they're able to get the buy-in from their upper level supervisors and managers, but then also how do you get the other employees interested and engaged in healthy behaviors. So it's a great area to get the workforce, and we spend a lot of time at work, and so we need to have the healthy choices in the workday too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes it's hard, when you work all day and you mean to get to the gym or you mean to go for a walk or do something active, but sometimes it's a hard day and you're tired, but I think that workplace component of that wellness makes it a lot easier because you can you get your work done, but you also get maybe your steps in for the day, or you get your protein in, or just anything to support your health. So
Yes, and we have a lot of data that supports, the recommendation is 150 minutes of physical activity a week where you're getting your heart rate up, you're actually exercising 150 minutes a week. But even if you break that into 10-minute segments at any time in the week, it is still beneficial. So 2 10-minute brisk walking breaks at work are having a significant impact on your health. And it's refreshing your blood flow, your brain, everything. So you're gonna be more productive at work if you take those breaks.
Definitely, and you can make it fun. I mean, I think that it could be fun for especially people working in town, like in Beckley or things like that. Take a walk just with your coworkers, maybe during lunch, and just get out.
Yeah.
Enjoy this weather while it's not raining. Enjoy the weather and just have a good time. So, I mean, it's an awesome idea. And is the Workplace Wellness Conference open, or do you need to register in advance?
There is a registration. There is a small registration fee for that attendance because we like to do really good food with that event. So there is an online registration on our website and on our social media. We've created a Facebook event page for the Workplace Wellness Conference.
Awesome. So you guys go to the website and check that out, because I think that could be a really great opportunity for local workplaces to learn more about this program and see how it's worked for other people.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that demonstration and to see where there's an industry like yours that's made it successful, and we've been able to do that. Since 2017, we've worked with manufacturing, higher education, healthcare, primary education, private sector businesses using the same training format, and then they've all been able to take that and advance it into what they want to implement in their workplace.
Awesome. So you guys check into that, especially if you're an employer and you people in the workplace are trying to get healthier, you're trying to boost your activity, please get in touch with them. So since you are a nonprofit organization, we're always asking about donations and other ways that people can help. So how can people out there get involved with Active Southern West Virginia?
Yes, we do need that support, and we want people to be able to be part of the success and part of the network. So this year we have an annual giving campaign, and it's called Move Local, Give Local. So you know that your dollars are coming back into the community here. And we've set up those donations on our website and on social media. So anytime you see the donate button, it's going to go to that annual campaign. And then to give it a good, fun event on August 7th, so Thursday evening, that first Thursday in August, we're going to have an annual celebration at Black Knight in Beckley. And we're going to have some of our very long-time volunteers as honored guests. So you're going to hear a little bit from the volunteers that night, but it's going to be live music, great food, and then we've themed it as Wildflowers and Wonder. So floral prints are recommended, and it's just going to be this nice evening to celebrate. The work we do is never ending. It's long-term work. It's behavior change, and we want to see lifestyle changes and that quality of life improve. So sometimes you feel like there's never an end to the work, but we're going to take this moment and reflect and look at all the good work the volunteers have done, success stories from participants, celebrate at that time. And we really want people who understand the value of great quality of life, healthy quality of life, to come out and support us, help us to continue to provide the free programs by making the donations.
Absolutely. I think that'll be a beautiful event, especially everybody in their florals. That'll be really beautiful to see. So once again, that's August 7th. Make sure you go to the website, and you all are very active on Facebook too. So check them out on Facebook as well to keep up with that date, and go out and support our Active Southern West Virginia and all the awesome programs that they have going that are keeping us active. And we also have, we have like volunteers and donations, but you are also hiring for a development director.
Yes, we have had a development director for the last 3 years. She took a job change, so now we're reapplying, opening that application period for a development director. So that's happening right now. We are looking at applications and hosting interviews. So if anybody is interested, that is a role that is helping to fundraise for the organization, and we do that in a multitude of ways. So that's grant writing and corporate donations, business sponsorships for races, the individual giving like this annual event that's coming up. We also have a golf tournament, and so helping to facilitate and run the golf tournament. So that development director is a key position in the organizations. They need to understand and know where the programs can grow and then how to match that with funding opportunities.
Definitely, definitely. So if you're an excellent fundraiser, if that is your passion, you're a grant writer, and I believe they're also supposed to be based in West Virginia, correct?
Yeah, we do need them to be here in West Virginia because all the staff works together. We're hands-on in our programming and events, so we do want somebody that'll be in the office and at the events with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you guys, if you're an excellent fundraiser, you're based in West Virginia, and you are passionate about activity and wellness, please get in touch with Active Southern West Virginia and possibly look at a new job opportunity, because just reading about the details of it, it seems like a really great position. And it's a great organization to work for too, and I think it's a cool thing to promote. I mean, everybody needs to be active, everybody needs to be healthy and get moving. So get in touch with them for that as well. And also, let's see. Oh, this July as well, you all have a race coming up in a couple of weeks, the
Yes.
Fins Up 5K.
Yes, this is our third time doing a race at Lake Stevens. So with Raleigh County Parks and Rec, great people to work with and beautiful setting at Lake Stevens. And this is going to be a nice 5K. It's going to be friendly, fun. We are timing it. We this year have our own timing equipment. We're really excited. Fayette County Commission helped us to purchase timing equipment, so we don't have to pay for that service any longer. We can do it in-house. And so there is a competitive edge to the 5K. If you're interested in competing, we will have all the sophisticated timing there. However, you can come out and run with friends, jog, walk, it's fine. We just want to have a wonderful day being active in a beautiful place. So that's Saturday morning, July 26th. We also throw in a free kids dash. So we have one of the pavilions with a giant field, set that up with some obstacles, let the kids kick things off by doing their kids dash, and then we go into the 5K. Also at this event, we keep adding things in, but Governor Morrisey has established his pillars of health and where his priorities lie for health in West Virginia, and one of those is the Mountaineer Mile and prioritizing physical activity. And so during our event at Lake Stevens, we're going to lay out a Mountaineer Mile. So no cost for that. People can come out, be part of the event, see everybody racing and the kids, but then get out and walk a mile yourself and be part of the Mountaineer Mile that morning.
Wow, so literally something for everybody. So if you're a competitive runner, you can compete in the 5K, but if you just want to get out and have some fun with your friends, you can walk or run as a group in the 5K, or you can do the Mountaineer Mile, or if you just want to watch the kids have fun and run, then you could do the kids dash. So I mean, it's a perfect opportunity, and that's Saturday, July 26th.
Saturday, July 26th, we'll do that in the morning, so 9 o'clock we'll start doing all the events. That's the same day as their beach blast, so it rolls right into 11, 12 o'clock that day. There's going to be food vendors and games, and everything is set up for the beach blast. So it's a super fun day just to plan to be at Lake Stevens.
Definitely, definitely. Jam-packed day. So mark your calendars, Saturday, July 26th. They got a lot going on. So you want to go out, get your run in, and then you can go have some food and hang out at the beach. So, I mean, perfect day. So we're about to go off to our break. But before we go, do you mind plugging that contact information one more time?
Sure. So most of all our media you can find by Active SWV, so abbreviating that, Southern West Virginia. Our website is activeswv.org. The Facebook page is Active Southern West Virginia. And then we have a fun group page that gets a little more interactive. It's the Active SWV Bulletin Board. So find that on Facebook too for more program updates. On our website, be sure to find that membership and sign up for your membership, so you've got the app on your phone and you can see everything that we're putting in there on a timely basis, because it's all kinds of things going on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. And thank you all for joining us for the first half of Community Forum. We will be right back talking about Active Southern West Virginia and all those wonderful things that they have planned. Welcome back to WOAY's Sunday Community Forum. I'm here with Executive Director of Active Southern West Virginia, Melanie Seiler, and we're talking about everything that the organization has planned. And one of those things that's a reoccurring thing is the Kids Run Club, which is really awesome for the kids, get them out and get them active. But for the people out there that don't know, can you tell them what that entails?
Yes, the Kids Run Club's been taking place since 2015, and it's a program we offer. So it's a 6 to 8 week run club. So again, we want kids to be active more than one time. We want to have this ongoing run club. And we target 3rd through 5th graders, so we're hitting that elementary school age, with the strategy that they haven't yet identified as being an athlete or not. It's still gameplay, it's still fun, it's team building, it may be their first coaching opportunity. And so they get to be in that environment in a positive way, build confidence in physical activity, they can achieve it, and then maybe they'll go on to continue living an active lifestyle, maybe pursue being a student athlete. So we do that run club in the fall and in the spring. So we're getting things ready now as the school semester starts back up. So in August, we'll start reaching out to those school contacts to see, which schools would like to apply for the Kids Run Club program. With that, we offer a $250 grant that they can use towards equipment or snacks, whatever they may want that's going to help to either put a theme on the club or provide an extra resource for their club. And then we do a coaches training. So we do want some faculty involved, but then parents, community members can become volunteers with that run club. So we do a coaches training. We have a 75-page manual of how to execute the trainings and the practice days. But really it's a lot of different gameplay that's in there, so it keeps it very creative and fun. And then permission slips and lots of resources that are in the manual, so then they can deliver that run club. Each run club finishes with a fun run event. So we've seen that in the fall take on themes like Halloween costumes and color runs, and each school has its own personality. And so it's really fun to see how they take their run clubs and it really becomes a culture at their school. So this will be, 10 years of doing run clubs. Last year we had 72 elementary schools around the state. This past spring, just spring semester, we had 36 run clubs. So we're gearing back up to see that number continue to increase.
Absolutely, and that sounds like it's a really awesome initiative and it's an awesome idea. And I'm sure the kids really love that too, just something kind of fun and special to do to get them out and get them active, especially the fun run at the end.
Yes, we hear some great quotes from kids, but also from the coaches and the teachers, and often principals will get involved and have told us how important it is to them to connect with the kids in that fun and engaging way, and not just as an administrator in the school building. And so they're really building those relationships, those trustworthy and healthy relationships outside of the school building. And so it's really fun. The run clubs are positioned after the school day, so that makes it a little easier on parents for transportation to pick the kids up after their run club practice. And we see often that these are kids that aren't in other activities or other sports. Both parents are working, it's hard to get your kids around to everything. And so we've really tried to make this accessible and easy to get to. So it's very rewarding. It's hitting a great group of kids each time. And so we're really excited to get that started in August. So we do send out the contacts to the schools. So if you're interested in, hey, how can my kid be in a run club? It's talking to your school principal, secretary, PE teacher about that. And going that route, and then we can help to set that up.
Wonderful, wonderful. So any parents out there interested in getting your kids in a run club, or any kids out there that are potentially watching interested in being in a run club, tell your mom and dad to go talk to the school and get them to get involved with Active Southern West Virginia and their run club. Because it sounds like a really fun time. And I feel like you all are probably sparking a lot of young track stars.
Exactly. We do hear the stories of them transitioning to middle school track, and middle school cross-country coaches and track coaches will come in and spend some time with the elementary school run clubs just to tell them about how they can make that transition. And once you get to middle school and you have the school sport established, then you have the bus ride to the track meets and to the cross-country meets. And so it becomes even more accessible, and so they're ready for that step.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's really fun. If you guys are wondering about, can't speak for cross country, but track was really fun. Just being a part of the camaraderie. Like, I wasn't number one in anything. I don't have any gold medals, but I had a great time. So, and then also one of the biggest events of the year in the entire state, Bridge Day, and you all have a 5K run for that as well.
Yes, I was super excited to get that started in 2016. And since then, every year there's been a Bridge Day, we've had the 5K take place first thing in the morning. So we get started very early, racers showing up early, and we get that race started right on the north side of the bridge at 9 a.m. So races are taking off, running across the bridge, coming through town, and finishing in downtown Fayetteville. We do nice awards, snacks, and typically we're done by about 10:30, 10:45, and then racers go on to enjoy the rest of Bridge Day and can get down to see parachuters and vendors, make it back in that evening for the chili cook-off in town. So it just is a great way to kick off that big day. Spaces are limited. Every year we have sold out for what we're limited to do with Bridge Day. So make your plans, get it figured out. It's pretty spectacular to run across that bridge first thing in the morning. And if you're from here and have driven through here, you see how that fog rolls up and over the bridge early mornings. And so it's just a beautiful experience, and we've really perfected it in the logistics. So it's really an efficient, fun race experience for Bridge Day. We also offer some opportunity for kids to run Bridge Day 5K free. So we have a essay contest and we have an art contest, and that gets free entry for one child and one parent. We haven't had many entries, so we're ready to give out some free entries if there are families out there that want to try out the Bridge Day 5K with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys take that opportunity, because I feel like that's a really cool thing to do. And, especially if we don't have a lot of entries right now, like, you can get yours in and you could win. So get in touch with Active Southern West Virginia and see if you can get those free registrations. Bridge Day is October 18th, correct?
Yes.
So you guys go ahead and prepare right now. If you're interested in doing the 5K, make sure you go ahead and get registered, because those spaces are limited.
Yes.
And if you've ever seen one of those races, you can tell, like, you can see all the people running through, and it's a lot of them. So definitely run, don't walk. And then I see you all do a lot of work with Refit, and you all have an aerobics training coming up.
Yes, Refit is a brand of aerobic dance fitness, and it's taking over the nation. It keeps growing all over, and we've been really lucky to have a great group in Beckley that have been doing Refit programming for 10 years. And so these ladies all take turns sharing when they're going to lead the programs and activities. Right now, the schedule, there's 3 opportunities a week to get to a free Refit class in the Beckley area. Well, the national training is going to come to our area in November. So November 14th is a free Refit day where you get to meet the founders of the program. Lots of great people come out for that. It's great networking on November 14th. Then the 15th is the instructor certification day. There are costs associated, but if anybody is willing to volunteer with Active Southern West Virginia to go on and lead free programs for the community, we'll pay for the certification. And we do that with many certifications. So as people are interested in other activities, anything that requires a training, let's talk about it so that we can help to cover costs for things. If that volunteer will then go on to lead the free program for the community. So it's been a great exchange that way. So Refit is super fun. The following in Beckley is huge. There are 50 to 60 people who are within that group and showing up for that program. I think it's a great opportunity for other counties, Fayette County, Nicholas County. We can really get that launched.
Absolutely, absolutely, and spread it around, because I do see a lot about Refit online, especially Refit Beckley.
Yeah.
They have a lot of classes. They're very active online as well. So if you look them up on Facebook, you'll see a lot, and I see them a lot with you all with your regular programs every month. So I think that's a wonderful opportunity, and it's also wonderful to know that you all are willing to go ahead and pay for the training as long as they're willing to volunteer and do those community programs. I feel like it's a win-win for everybody.
It is. It definitely is. Often those certifications can be resume building as well. volunteering with us in the community captain training we do is a leadership opportunity. So again, another resume building opportunity. So there's a great exchange, and volunteering can be very rewarding in a lot of ways.
Definitely, and I know some kids need volunteer hours, especially like college students, things like that, or kids that just graduated high school and they're looking to go to college. You need those volunteer hours to kind of beef up your college application. I feel like that's a great opportunity.
That is, and also even just volunteering at our race events. So if you need just a shorter volunteer, like our one and done, or you have a busy schedule, or these college kids with busier schedules, we're always looking for help at the race events. And I'll have to plug that too. Anytime you're a volunteer at one of our race events, we're going to give you free entry into one of our other races. So come volunteer this time, race next time. And it just works out great.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, especially all you like student athletes out there moving out of high school, I feel like that's a great opportunity for them too. You all can stay active, especially if you're moving on to college to do more college athletics. You could stay active and also help out your community. So we are about a couple minutes before the end of our show, but before we go, I do have to ask if money was no object and you were able to just pour anything that you can into Active Southern West Virginia, what would you like to do?
Well, lots of things. So I think, amplifying the certifications and bringing more trainings here so that more of our communities can get that instructor level training and certifications would be great. We've written a couple grants and haven't been awarded yet to do more mobile units like vans with workout equipment or different gameplay equipment so that we can move around to rural communities and be able to do pop-up events where there's a lot of physical activity and super fun and getting people really engaged. So that would be really fun to launch at some point. We do want to get into scholarships. So kids that are completing our run clubs and going on, being able to offer more scholarships for them. So if they've continued that active lifestyle through high school, ready for their college pursuits, how can we help them with scholarships and to make that easier on them financially? So I could just go on and on. There's just so many ways that we can keep growing and really putting effort behind quality of life.
Absolutely.
And making sure people have resources they need so they feel better, less stressed, they can manage challenges because they're strong and healthy. And as chronic conditions come up and we age, we need to stay ready and have a strong body to be able to handle whatever may come at us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. That
You're
was
welcome.
an awesome